Hello, English 101 students. This is your professor, Michael Bloomingberg, and I wanted to put this video together to hopefully help you with some of the issues you may be experiencing this week, week 12 in English 101. This is a transitional week because we are moving into Essay 3, which is a research essay, and there's a research component and requirement to it that asks you to use the Opposing Viewpoints database. So, what I want to do is just start out by going to course content and looking at the week 12 folder. And the course worksheet, of course, will tell you what you're going to need to be doing here and what you're working on. And you see that what I'm looking for you to do more than anything is just begin the research process this week. And I also want you to work towards having your research topic ready to go for this week on the discussion board. And if we take a quick look at the discussion board, you'll see that I've asked you identify 2 topics that you find interesting and are considering for your paper. What piques your interest in these topics? Which one are you leaning toward? Why? What challenges do you see in the topics? Now, just so you're clear, I'm going to need to approve your topics. So I'll be going on to look at what you have posted, and I will approve each and every topic, whether it be actually on the discussion board or on the feedback that I give you when I review the assignment. So be on the lookout as you move into next week to make sure that your topic has been approved. Now, going back to course content, some of you have emailed me that you're having problems with the Opposing Viewpoint database. I can show you ideally what it's supposed to look like when you click the link. I just clicked it, so it should be taking you into databases where you can click General, Research, and go down to Opposing Viewpoints. But I do understand that for some of you it's not working that way. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click off. I've already got Google pulled up, so I'm going to do kind of show you how to get to it just using Google. And so let me do it that way and kind of lead you through the breadcrumb trail, and hopefully it'll make sense. So I'm on Google, and what I'm going to do is go to the Somerset homepage. So that's www.somerset.kctcs.edu. That's our SEC homepage. Looks like this. And so once you get to the homepage, I can direct you on how to get into Opposing Viewpoints. Feel free to pause this video as necessary if you're trying to follow the steps as you're going along. So I'm going to click Current Students, which is located in the top corner of the SEC homepage. And from there, I am going to scroll down until I see Learning Commons, which is the second tier of links to the very far corner. I'm going to click that. So again, Current Students, Learning Commons. And I'm going to go down to where it says Databases under Learning Commons in the corner. I'm going to click that. And that brings you to the general listing of the databases. And from there, I'm going to click the drop-down window for General Research. And I'm going to click Opposing Viewpoints. Now, when I click this, because I'm currently on campus making this video, it's going to understand that I'm on a campus server, and it's going to take me right into the database. But most of you are going to be working from home. So if you're working from home, just remember you might have to put in your KCTCS username and password. But when I click it, it's going to take me right into Opposing Viewpoints. Now, a database is simply a collection of scholarly researched information that can help you lend support to your research paper. So you're going to scroll down and you're going to click all the way down in Society and Culture, click View All. And when you do, it will bring you a long listing of sources, source topics, I should say, research topics. So remember that anything dealing with abortion is a no-go, so don't choose that. Remember that anything dealing with marijuana is a no-go, so don't choose that. Anything dealing with pornography, that sort of thing, do not choose that. Everything else is negotiable. So I'm going to pick a topic like global warming and climate change, just to show you what the database looks like. First of all, you will see I'm going to move this over just a bit here. Down here where my cursor is on this page, it kind of breaks down what's available just in the topic of global warming. There's 11 featured viewpoints, 1,127 academic journals, so on and so forth. Now, the best thing to do is when you're perusing and you're trying to figure out what you want to research, click the, there's an overview that's given right here at the top. Click Read More. And when you do, it will give you an article listing, which kind of just introduces you to the topic. One thing I wanted to draw your attention to for MLA purposes, and we will spend some time with MLA documentation next week, but there is a source citation at the bottom of each one of these articles. Make sure that you note that, because you're going to need to provide that in something called a works cited page. We'll talk a little bit more about that next week. But also in the corner, let's say that this article is something you wanted to use as a source in your paper. Remembering again that you need to use 3 to 4 sources in the paper. You can download the article, you can email it to yourself, you can print it, you can send it to Google Drive or OneDrive. Lots of different things you can do with these articles. This is really, in my opinion, a wonderful database. And so just scroll down and peruse it. There are featured viewpoints, there are viewpoints, references, academic journals. By the way, when you click into an article, if you can see where my cursor is, there are little color coordinations. Like this one has a red triangle. That means that the reading wise it's going to be a little challenging, because academic journals are experts writing to other experts in the field. However, if you go back and you click on let's see, just a news article, this one from the Washington Post, you'll see it's yellow, which means that it's an intermediate level, or it's not too as challenging as a triangle. So yellow's a little bit challenging, but not too bad. There's another yellow one. I was trying to find, sometimes you'll find a green one, but obviously I'm not having any luck finding that. Green is about the easiest level that you can read. I don't know if some of the viewpoints might be green. It looks like they're yellow as well. But anyways, if you were wondering what that pertains to, that's the reading Lexile level of difficulty of the reading. But I want you to peruse through. And again, I'm going to go back. There's a whole listing of these topics. So go through. I have to approve your topic. Now, a quick note about approval. I would prefer when you make your posting that you list in preference. And what I mean that is, tell me what your first choice is, then give me your second choice. As much as humanly possible, I will try to approve your first choice. But if I don't approve it, I will explain why, and hopefully you'll have that second choice to go by at that point. So this is the database. This is what we're working in to find information. So send me questions if you have them. I don't mind to make follow-up videos. If a lot of people are sending the same kind of question, I'll follow up with the video. I do want to say that I'm aware that I have some things that I need to grade content-wise for you. And so you'll be seeing some updates very, very soon on that. I appreciate your patience. And you will still get the opportunity to rewrite either the first or second paper. I'll give you some dates on that coming up in the next week or so. Keep working hard. I appreciate the work that you do. If you have questions, guys, just let me know. But I hope this video has been helpful.